I want to remind you the way the universe operates. Now, about the unknown, where to go, we cannot find any more. That which we are knowing is learnt from someone else. But how to get direct knowledge as to what is beyond? How to go from here to there? What is our relationship with the other side? I have discussed it over a few days earlier, but we need to know more. From the sky, from nature, we are getting some hints, no doubt, but we must have a fuller knowledge. If we know it well, then we can rid society of communalism, division, and poverty. If we know that there is a system, then shouldn't we try to know the system? We are ignorant not only now, but for thousands of years. Gradually, this ignorance has seeped into our flesh and blood. We do not know where to look for direction. We are doing meditation, thinking good thoughts, but we are not practicing correctly. At the same time, we are lying, pretending, and exploiting others. Thus the society today is very confused. Man wants to become good, follow an ideal and advance. But there is a difference between becoming one and pretending to be one. To become a great person or to pretend to be one is not the same thing. Today, most of the gurus are pretending to be worthies, as if they are acting on stage. There are, of course, one or two real persons. The desire for being good, doing good to others, enjoy life, etc., are dominant in all of us. But what are we doing for that? We are telling endless lies. Being good and pretending to be good are not the same thing. No book can show you the true path. It is to be found in the book of nature. It is the book of creation which illustrates everything clearly. If we can read and follow these examples, then we will be freed from a lot of muck. When you know from this side that there is another side, only then your understanding will be complete. I told you that when Vasco da Gama got worried because the crew felt that they would perish without food, as they seemed to be lost at sea, it was then that he saw a bird's nest floating and knew the shore was near. We are exactly in that state of uncertainty. We need to prepare ourselves to understand the course chalked out for us by the universe. No book can tell us what we have to do, where to go, etc. We will know this as we proceed in life. The Vedas make it clear to you. Joy and sorrow, physical love, happiness, all these are similar. Why do we have these? Why do they come and why do they go away? Try to understand that within the lifespan of 60 or 65 or 70 years, our heart, conscience, mind, etc. are working in us. Time is short, but what are we doing? We are wasting everything. We limit our own advance. For ages we have been poisoned in such a way that we are finished. What have the exploiters done? The world was such that one understood everything. One could understand the beyond from this side, the way you talk over an instrument. But today we have lost all that. Only the echo is still there. You still have the instrument, but it is rusted today. We do not know how to play it. We do not know the tune to be played. But the Vedas assure you that you know the tune. Whatever intelligence the universe has given you is enough to play the instrument. Play it, and it will prepare you to become good or God. The little that you have in you is like the floating bird's nest. It is bringing you the message from the beyond. It is telling you there is light on the other side. There is consciousness and awareness, and a message for you. The happiness, the joy, and the love that is stored there for you will become yours automatically, whereas you have lied and tried hard to get these here. What have you got here? Have you been able to solve everything? Illness, sorrow, aches and pains, and finally death have plagued you. How could you create a happy home without them? The Vedas are saying that where illness, sorrow, aches and pains, old age, and even death plague you here, how can you talk so big? You have not been created for this. You have faced obstacles again and again. You have not been able to advance far. You have created the devil's den. You have learned to pretend to be sages and worthies. You have shaved your head, taken the saffron robe, made ashrams, and cheated ordinary people. You have not learnt to love and prepare them. You are nurturing them in your own self-interest. It is exactly the same way that you nurture a goat so that you can eat its flesh one day. When you have high fever of 104 or 105 degrees, you go into delirium and say, There he comes, hold me up. But one must realize that it is not a real earning, it is only delirium. The whole society is suffering from it. Previously, the society was pure and transparent, but today it is no longer like that. But the desire to become good and great is still there. To fulfill this desire, what is being given to you? Just garbage from the dump? In our country, you see dogs and men feed from the garbage dump. Hatred, corruption, politics are all rotten today, and we use them as our weapons. On the other hand, we pretend to be Michael, Dhruva, and Prahlad. They are saying that it is wrong to cheat and lie and pretend, but you are doing exactly that. The right path is there, right before you. Nature tells you not to hate, not to lie, and not to be envious. Nature is telling you that your thirst cannot be satiated, even if you are immersed in water. You get water by diving deep. Follow the one you see in front. The ocean is in front of you. So much water. These are all the drops combined. Don't just admire me. When you are thirsty, I will not give you a glass of water. Do you know from where I have come? I am limitless in one sense, where you can't see me from this side to the beyond. But I am also within a limit. I am in a bowl. Do not be surprised when I say that the ocean is in a bowl also. When you are walking on the road is saying, the ocean is under your feet. The ocean under your feet? Yes, look for it. I have placed myself at your feet. Why don't you dig? If you dig, you will find water. The water of the ocean is saline. You can't drink it, but a few yards away you get sweet water. How is it possible to have different kinds of water in the same place? O traveler, the earth is full of water. How is it possible that the whole world is full of water? It is full of sand. By continuing to dig, I have got you. The road is saying, don't be annoyed. I am nothing but another form of water. I am in a dry form, but I am really water. You are walking over grass. How will they live? Ask them, and they will say that they are living in water only. They will say that they are drinking water all the time. You are walking over me. I do not protest. You are mowing the grass, grazing your cattle. We are accepting it. Sorrow and hurt are getting expiated by our roots. You have lost the capacity. You cannot extract the juice anymore. You have hardened. The banyan tree is saying that you are the 1400th descendant of man. Before you, thousands of your ancestors have rested under my shade, but you have not learnt anything. How am I standing at the same place, looking up, growing up? Look at the sky. Creation is from there. That is why I am standing here at one place and drinking from my numerous roots. I am releasing them to the sky. Sorrow and hurt have not distressed me. Your ancestors have cut off my branches. That too has not distressed me. I have given refuge to man again. You merge with the earth and look and grow upwards. The more you grow upwards, you will realize that as the weed floats in water, you are also floating in water. I get water from the walls too. When the water gets finished, I send my roots deeper in the earth to get water. I have not died. Why did your ancestors die? They died because they did not understand. You will not die if you realize that you are immortal. Then you will be filled with great joy. When will that day come? When will the day of the Vedas come? I want to spread the message of the Vedas from door to door. I have tolerated a lot of criticism and slander. I cannot say how much I have suffered. Man does not love truth. He loves the devil. Obstacles are coming my way from every side. It is difficult to proceed, but still I am doing my work of propagating the Vedas. Let the tune of the Vedas awaken in you. You are sitting with harmony. Let that harmony sing, Ramo Narayana Rama.